In 1997, members of a nomadic tribe known as the Dolgans made an incredible discovery. While traveling through the Siberian tundra, they spotted a giant tusk sticking out of the ground. Along with another tusk buried nearby, it belonged to a woolly mammoth. Long extinct, mammoths were distant cousins of elephants that migrated from Africa all the way to Siberia. With thick fur and tusks for digging in the ice, woolly mammoths were built to withstand the cold. But after thousands of years in Siberia, they eventually died out about 12,000 years ago. Scientists still wonder why. News of the tusks traveled quickly, and before long, French explorer Bernard Bouygues headed to the site to learn more. Experience told him to look for other remains near the spot where the tusks were found. With ground-penetrating radar, he and a team of scientists determined that something else was buried in the permafrost, most likely a very large animal. They concluded that while the head of the mammoth had decomposed, the rest of its body was probably intact. Scientists think that long ago the mammoth slipped into a pond while feeding. It became trapped in layers of thick clay, silt, and water that froze over time. Digging this mammoth out of the permafrost was the next big challenge. The team worked with saws and jackhammers to cut through the frozen ground. Harsh conditions made the job more difficult. But slowly, they began to unearth this creature. It was a remarkable find. They discovered that the ice had preserved the mammoth's hair and some soft tissue. Recovering the body would give experts their first chance to study this tissue using modern technology. Some of their early samples were carbon dated. They revealed that the mammoth died 20,300 years ago. Other studies showed it was a 47-year-old male. The team prepared for the risky endeavor of transporting the mammoth. Encased in its icy tomb, it was airlifted by helicopter to an ice cave near Katanga, Siberia. It was a long and dangerous flight. Once inside the cave, the mammoth will be studied in a suitable climate. Warmth and humidity could easily damage this rare find. Each piece from the mammoth should give scientists insight about how it lived and why the species died. Hair tells a life history. Pollen provides clues about the tundra's vegetation. Parasites can reveal the health of the animal. Traces of blood and microorganisms might define the cause of death. And DNA strands will be sought by scientists hoping one day to clone this extinct species. Fossils aren't always dry, dusty imprints or scattered bones. In rare cases like this, scientists learn so much more by studying a body almost completely intact.